Hey guys, it's Ross Scott, and on the Space Couch today I have a classic of science fiction for you, and it is this, The Abyss by Orson Scott Card. This is the novelisation of the film. They just see the back, but it's better than that. So I shall just tell you what it says on the back. Far beneath the blue Caribbean Sea lies Deep Core, the world's most advanced high-technology drilling station. When a mysterious force sends the submarine USS Montana spinning out of control, Deep Core is commandeered as a base for a naval rescue operation. Lindsay Brigman, designer of Deep Core, insists on joining the team. When the operation gets underway, she witnesses something astonishing, activity she can only define as non-terrestrial intelligence. Nobody takes her seriously. There are far more pressing concerns, for up above, the world is spinning towards nuclear war. Now, it does say here, The Abyss is a major motion picture directed by James Cameron and starring Ed Harris, Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio and Michael Biehn, screenplay by James Cameron. Now, I liked The Abyss, but the theatrical version was chopped to bits and it made no sense. The director's cut, whatever that extended version was called, made a lot more sense. But this, basically I think this was written before they had really even finished the screenplay, and it's written as a novel, not a novelisation. Now, I do know Orson Scott Card is very problematical with some of his views, but I didn't know about this back then. I got this in my first term at university, so autumn 1990, and this is terrific. It goes into so much more detail, so much more depth, not just on the aliens, but on, say, the Navy SEALs who are with the Michael Biehn character. They get a lot more to do, and they're much more important. And even that submarine that is like the focal point at the story that it gets sunk. The crew members on there, even, it's the fact that one of them, as it's crashing and being flooded with water, is thinking back to his family and focusing on that moment as he dies. That the aliens realise humanity's, there could be hope for humanity if they have that capability. But humans being humans, if they can't recover the submarine and then they discover alien intelligence, well, of course they're going to just blow it up, aren't they? But yes, it was absolutely fantastic. There's a lot more about the aliens, a lot more about the ramifications of the aliens, and a lot more about them finally coming up to the surface. And it turns out that one of the Michael Biehn, I think his name is Coffee in this, isn't it? His soldiers, who does survive through to the end of the film. The whole book is written basically from his perspective, pretty much. And they have all been changed by the aliens. And I mean biologically, that they can breathe down there and they can breathe up here, and they don't need to switch between the two with any equipment. But yes, fantastic version. Much, much better than the film. I thoroughly enjoyed this. And like I say, yes, I know Orson Scott Card is problematical these days, but this, it's a great book. It really is. Better than the film. In the same way that, say, which one was it? The Rogue One novelisation, that had all that extra stuff in there, and to a much lesser extent, The Last Jedi novelisation. How it really improved it and made it almost a completely different story. And a better story. This is the same. If you ever stumble across this, it's definitely worth checking out. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and loved this book for years, actually, and I thought it's about time I presented this classic of science fiction to you. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for an upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.